In the beginning, there was so much doubt. There were a lot of questions about, would Scrum really work for our school? Would it really work for our students, for our staff? Is this the right thing, or is this just one more thing that I'm going to be forcing down my teachers' throats, trying to get them to pick up and buy into?
I wasn't coming to school. I didn't really care about school. I didn't need it. That day I came back. I don't know, she just came up to me. She noticed something was wrong, and she wrote me this note.
Many of our students are already living adult lives and making adult decisions. And so what better way of training them for the real world than just using these core values that we've been implementing the last couple of years in our daily lives into their lives. I felt that I resonated highly with this. I could see my students implementing these values, these core values in their everyday life.
My entire childhood, I was in the same location, South Phoenix, very poor neighborhood, not affluent at all, about a mile away from the dump, where most gangs and prostitutes and drug violence happened in the city of Phoenix.
That note got to me. I kind of cried, but I didn't want her to see that. That just motivated me to come back to school. I can do this, I can finish it.
It's been a journey. I started coming here 2 years ago. My principal saw potential, I guess. She offered me a position to join what we call Hope Squad. It's a Scrum-led leadership team.
I've seen kids come up to me and say, Mr. Portillo, I really appreciate the opportunity you've given me to be in this Hope Squad, and I've seen changes personally in their lives.
I like the organization of it. It's different from previous student councils I've been in. We're learning how to cooperate.
And when they get a hold of these values, and they get a hold of this framework, and they can self-organize and function on their own without me or a teacher or anyone else, for them, that's freedom. That's real education.
I would never go back. Traditional doesn't work for me. Traditional just means the same old, same old. They're not dealing with the underlying issues with our youth of today.
When I think about where we are today, I know that we made the right decision.
I would like to tell students you can do it as long as you put your mind to it.
I'm thankful that my experiences with Agile and with Scrum have been so positive with my staff, because the buy-in from them has been amazing.
We had a lot of obstacles we were facing in the classroom, even outside the classroom. Unfortunately, in the past, we had a lot of mistakes. We're using those mistakes as something we can move forward from.
I personally feel it's more efficient. Stuff gets done quicker. They have their trust in me, I have my trust in them.
You don't see educators using Agile. The same training that we gave the staff, we gave to the students, and the students picked it up.
Making these big decisions that will affect them 10, 20 years down the road, it really scares me if we take the traditional route.
Agile has worked here because it is a non-traditional practice in a non-traditional field.